First off, my name Toe, but it's really Toe, bitch.
We got London on the trip.
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. My crown way too white to be shooting in the odds. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And you need better stop. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get the involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you not a poet. My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Never had a mentor. Only watch Scarface. I met her at a club. She twerk better when her heart breaks. Hey, hood, wanna everything that I'm praying for a Bentley and to never go to jail. I'm fresh up out the gutter, I don't know if you can tell. I'm hustling for everything I do for legacy. You can call me any type of day, my dog, I never sleep. The only rule I got is if we don't embarrass me. I write down my problems, then record it just for therapy. Just for clarity.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, break!
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
To throw on second down, Marshall. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
On third down, Marshall. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
First down, Detroit.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Going right back to Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now a give. Akers running left. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 26. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it with Akers. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That's good. For Kansas City.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Option play. Here's a give to Brown. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. On first down, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. It showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's got it. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game that we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Last chance, let's go right now.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL.
And the Chiefs are going to get it. Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They give up the middle to Akers. And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4. We're scoreless after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Marshall. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dickson. And now the up man has it. It's a fake, but he will not come anywhere close to the first down marker, and that gives us a turnover on downs. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. Touchdown! Jayden Reed, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football, and his guys are going to take over at the 41-yard line. You felt his pain?
I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Reed for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Marshall. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this out past the 20-yard line. First half so far, they're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. Let me tell you, we watch 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly. So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The Chiefs had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
Down to about the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jaden Reed on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Butker on for the PAT. And it is now 21-0. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Here's a run with Akers on second down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He'll get this to Akers.
And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all the time. It starts with a B, it starts with an S. Security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock. Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 39. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. first down is Mahomes. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
A give to Pacheco off the option.
And he'll go down at the 28. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, here's Mahomes. That is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
On the counter, this is Akers.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Marshall.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 4th down, Marshall. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
A quick throw caught by Rice.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Mahomes going to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Well, we're into the hands of Tony downfield. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 19. Here's Pacheco on the read option. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Let's go now.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this one complete to Smith. And he is going to have the Lions first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down. Trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done as you noted. And they did.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Okay, ready?
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Complete. Smith has it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, But this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Back to throw. Marshall. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Off the play fake. Marshall. Pass to the sideline and poured in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Looking to throw. Marshall. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Evans will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You're taking care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 42. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Huntley off of play action. His throw incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. And again, it's Mahomes. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's Huntley. Out to his left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw again, Marshall. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 3rd and 2, Marshall. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw again. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 2nd down and 8. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Marshall. That's out to the flat for Akers. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Off play action. Marshall. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Huntley to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Huntley looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was a defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense you can right now. Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. It's just all right. They got it done. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of charge you get, they can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Chiefs, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
AOD.